Do it, motherfucker. Do it.
Okay, yeah. If I do assert something and somebody says that, Destiny, you're lying about something, that's fair if you disagree, if you think I'm lying. I think it's totally fair for you to fight back on that if you disagree with my claim. There's like two or three ways that we can resolve this, okay? You're putting my credibility on the line, okay? Because if I assert something, I think it's true. If you think it's shitty of me to leak it or whatever, you think, oh, you shouldn't leak it, blah, 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 which was, by the way, that was my position on, I think, December 11th and December 12th. I think I said I shouldn't have leaked anything. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have done it. I was emotional on the 7th, and I shouldn't have said anything. That was my position, okay? But if you're going to say I was lying about things, even privately, that makes me want to say something publicly, because I don't know how much that's spreading. And if you're going to say it publicly, okay, well, now we're in an area where, okay, well, let's see what we have.
What's up? I'm Cleary. So we got a pretty big update on the Destiny drama. He brought up some messages, some receipts. And also, Memetix did an interview over the phone, like through text, with a guy called Henry Resilient. Now, I just want to point out with Henry that one of his messages literally said, I want to tell your side of the story and show Destiny lied. So the guy, he definitely, in that video at the very least, had a certain viewpoint he was coming at it from. Anyway, yeah, Memetix got a chance to air out his side of the story, which is perfectly fair. Destiny's the one that made all this public. Remember that. Destiny fucked up there, so it's only fair that Memetix got a chance to tell his side of the story. Anyway, I want to give like a broad overview of the story we have so far. It seems to be like the genuine, like the actual story. This all seems to have actually happened. So Memetix is a popular Swedish TikToker, and him and Melina met last summer, apparently, and they've stayed in touch ever since. Over the last couple months, they've gotten pretty damn close, like to the point where they were basically living together. Melina ended up going back to Sweden for a little bit, and while she was there, her and Memetix were essentially in a fucking relationship. Like he was living with her, like they were that close. Yeah, and the thing is, Destiny was paying for that apartment, and Melina never told him that Memetix was living with her. So, yeah, that's kind of awkward. So Destiny went over to Sweden, and apparently the first night he was there, they got into a huge fight about it. And so things were, their relationship was kind of on the rocks. Things weren't going very well at that point. So Melina had been trying to get a passport so she could leave Sweden, leave the country. And it finally went through. She was able to get her passport approved. And as soon as she did, apparently, like, I'm not sure if it was the day of, but it was like pretty soon after, Memetix and her were hanging out. He had walked her back to her place, and he gave her an ultimatum. He essentially said, it's either Destiny or me. Choose. Thankfully, Melina didn't answer right away. She wanted time to think about it, so she went back up to her apartment and talked with Destiny about it. Destiny said, let it cool for a little bit. He'll probably come back to you with like, I made a huge mistake. And guess what? Like an hour later, apparently he did. He started messaging her saying, oh my God, I made a huge mistake. Oh, we need to get together right now. We need to talk in person right now. And Melina's like, not right now. Yeah, let's not do it right now. Maybe like tomorrow or something. And then he comes out with the big stuff, the big guns. He said something along the lines of, I feel like offing myself right now, which is yikes. That is a big yikes. This part seems to be 100% true. And if it is, my opinion only swings one way. Melina's messages and Destiny's testimony say that he did. He didn't directly say that he would if they didn't get divorced, but he definitely brought it up in a context where like he had just given her an ultimatum, right? It's either me or Destiny, and then he brings up offing himself. So it really definitely like leans that way, right? But yeah, he claims he didn't. That's not what he was doing. It really feels like it was. I think he's full of crap. Melina should have ducked out right after the ultimatum, and especially after he started bringing up offing himself. The fact that she didn't is a really bad look. I don't know what she was thinking. So on the topic of offing yourself, if you have a friend that's trying to get something from you, or it feels like they're trying to get something from you by using like like I feel like offing myself, don't give into it. What you should do is call the police. This does two things. First off, if they really are feeling like offing themselves, you could potentially save their life. Secondly, if they are just trying to get something out of you, an awkward interaction with the police will definitely disincentivize that behavior. Just don't give into it. It's a disgusting thing to do to people. This seems to be entirely true. Not only has Destiny come out and said this is what happened, but so has Melina. And Melina doesn't really have a reason to lie about it, right? If they're both saying that the ultimatum was given, then it's probably true, and that's probably the best we're going to get when it comes to verification. After this, Destiny and Melina, went to a counselor, a therapist, to try to work out their issues. It obviously didn't work, and here we are. Yeah, in conclusion, this whole thing feels absolutely insane to me. I'm sure there are plenty of problems with the relationship before this, some coming from Destiny, others coming from Melina, but overall, this was definitely Melina's fault. She should have broken off contact with Memetix several times, and she didn't. So, I would say Destiny is 100% in the right. He got kind of screwed over in this specific situation. And, yeah, it's all very unfortunate, but is what it is. And it seems like they're both moving on with their lives. So I wish them both the best of luck. Anyways, thanks for listening. I'm Cleary, and, I love you guys. Bye-bye. I wanted to mention something that happened today. This guy right here. This is the mic I have made. I believe I have 16 videos up right now. This is the mic I used to make those 16 videos. Not only that, this is the mic I've been using for the past 6-7 years to record music with. It died today. Sadly, it no longer works. Whenever I plug it in, there is a noise. I'm inclined to be a little sentimental when it comes to these sorts of things. This guy, this mic, is almost like a friend to me. I've known it for so long. It's done so many favors for me. I'm sad to see it go. And I just wanted to give it a proper goodbye with you guys. So say goodbye to my mic.